Hi everyone, I want to show you something that I've made. I joined a group on Facebook called Chic Craftique. I think that's how it's pronounced. So anyway, I joined an event on there. It's called New Beginnings, and it was to create a canvas layout or journal page reflecting new beginnings. So this is what I've made here. Hope you can see this okay. It's quite dark in this craft room today. So the size of this canvas is roughly 9 inches long by 7 inches wide. So what I did with this was I painted the canvas with white gesso to start with. Then I stuck some pretty paper on the background, and it's from this paper line. First edition Rose Garden, really pretty paper this is. So I stuck that down onto the background. And then I got a clock stencil like this, and I used, I think it was the Ranger Distress ink in old paper. And then I put the stencil in sections on the background, and I stenciled through the stencil using an ink duster. I get on far better with these when it comes to doing backgrounds with distress ink, because it doesn't show marks like it can do with the sponge. So I used the ink duster, and I did 3 different sections of the clock in the background. Then this heart here is from Fernley Designs, wooden heart. I painted it with white gesso to start with, and then in certain sections I went over that then with using a sponge then like this. I used the Ranger Distress ink in peel paint. So it, as I did it in sections, it looks as if it's two-tone, which I really liked that effect. So anyway, I did that on the heart in the background. Then this heart here, I haven't got one to show you, but it's roughly like this. So what I did was I drew around it to start with. I cut out a piece of paper the same shape, and then I went around the edge then with white gathered lace. I stuck that onto the wooden heart in the background, and then for this heart here I used the stencil again, which is this one, brick wall stencil, and I used modelling paste, and then I went over the stencil with the modelling paste using a spatula, and then lifted that off so it gave the brick wall effect here, and let that dry. And then I gave it a dusting of Pearl X, which is this here. I had this from America. My friend sent it to me some time ago, but you can get mica powder over here in the UK. So I went over the heart then using the Pearl X, and then down here then I got 3 green flowers, and I got some cream wild orchid craft flowers, and then I went over that then, those then with the mustard seed Ranger Distress ink pad to change the colour of the flowers so it would match everything else. In the corners I got some butter bee scraps corners like this, and then I painted those with white paint, and then I went over sections of those then again with the Ranger Distress ink in peel paint, and I gave those a coat then of a medium so the colour would stay nicely on there, and I put little gems then in each corner like that, and I went around the edge of the canvas then using lace to finish it off. The little bird here is a Prima bird, so I painted it with white gesso. I got some a pink ink pad, dabbed it onto a shiny surface and painted the pink on the bird, and then I did the little yellow beak there, and I colour design as well like that. So anyway, there's my canvas. And then I printed New Beginnings on the computer, printed it out, cut it out, and then stuck it onto the back here. So there's my canvas, everyone. I hope you like that. I did enjoy doing this. It was good fun. So there we go. So thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a comment.